I'm not going to lie, with FC Barcelona now officially finishing this season and knowing that club football is no longer like present, we don't have La Liga going on, the Premier League, the Bundesliga, or whatever. Like, bro, I'm actually, for a second, I was a little sad, but now that I think about it, we're going to be having the Club World Cup, and most importantly, we're going to be happy having the Nations League. And I think that the Nations League, for me, excites me more than the Club World Cup. And I say that because of the Spain versus France match. And that is going to be what we're going to be talking about for today. Let's talk about the match preview, because this match between Spain and France, there's a lot of hype behind it, and that's mainly because of Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal, during the pre-match press conference, was stating that, you guys like to always say that in one game that should be the reason why a certain player should win a certain trophy, right? But I don't believe that's true. I believe that you have to look at the whole year and see what that player has done. It should not just go down to just one game. But if you guys want to go and make it down to one game, then so be it. Like, game on. Like, Lamine Yamal is challenging Dembele for the Ballon d'Or, and that's just gonna bring that hype up even more between these two nations, between France and Spain. And I just love that, right? So Spain versus France is going to be happening in Germany, in Stuttgart. The winner advances to the final, which is either going to be against Portugal or Germany. Hopefully it's Germany. I would love to see a Spain versus Germany final. I would love that. But this is a rematch of the Euro 2024 semifinal and the 2020-2021 Nations League final. So here's going to be the main storylines. This is more to me than just a semifinal. It's a high stakes rematch with historical and emotional layers. In 2020-2021, France did beat Spain 2-1 in the Nations League final. And the Euro 2024, which is a much bigger tournament, Spain knocked out France in the semifinal with goals coming from Dani, Olmo, and Lamine Yamal, a game that symbolized this generational shift in European football, in my opinion. I believe that Spain are now going to be one of the most dominant international teams in the world, and they're for sure going to make a big statement in the 2026 World Cup, which I will be there in person. It's going to be amazing. And you know what's funny? That match between Spain versus France, like the fact that Lamine Yamal and Dani Olmo scored, it's almost like as if Yamal always has to be in the conversation in those big game moments. Because if you look at the match between Barcelona and Espanyol, right, the game that was going to solidify us to win the league title, it was Lamine Yamal and Fermin Lopez. In this game, back in the Euro 2024, it was Lamine Yamal and Dani Olmo. It's always Yamal in the conversation, always. And I expect Yamal to make another big statement against France, and they're going to be clashing again in Germany. It's going to be amazing, because you know what's funny is that the fact that it's going to be in Germany is the same country where Spain just won the Euro 2024, meaning that there is some sort of PTSD, I believe, that within the French national team. I know that they're going to have that. And I want to go a little deeper into Spain, right? Because I think that what's happening in Spain right now is amazing. Let's talk about the analysis and the expectations. Spain edged the Netherlands in a chaotic two-leg quarterfinal. The first leg was 2-2, right? A draw. The second leg was a 3-3 thriller in Valencia, followed by a 5-4 penalty win, with Pedri scoring the decider. It showed Spain's resilience and belief in youth, despite having a little defensive fragility. But I think that in the end, Spain are showing a lot of power on the field, and with players who are not even that old. They're not like 29, 30, 31 years old. I believe that Luis de la Fuente has done a phenomenal job on making Spain earn a reputation for trusting young players and getting results despite multiple absences. We have former under-21 coach who promotes talents like Lamine Yamal, Cubarsí Huijsen, and Fermin Lopez. He has to be respected. He does prioritize balance, possession, and direct vertical transitions, and I cannot wait to see what a Cubarsí and Huijsen center back duo would look like. And also with Fermin Lopez finally getting into the main first team consistently. And we're also going to be getting Lamine Yamal, Nico Williams on the wings. Unfortunately, we're not going to be seeing Ferran Torres because he is unavailable. Another player that is going to be unavailable is Rodri because of fitness issues. He has came back from his ACL injury, but Rodri still needs to be fully fit, 110% healthy, but he's not there yet. Dani Carvajal is still going through an ACL injury. He's a key right back and a leader, but unfortunately they're not going to have him. Laporte, Ferran Torres, like I've said, or Jesse Perez, they're all going to be unavailable. And I think that with this key tactical considerations taking place, without Rodri, De La Fuente is going to have to use Zubimendi. And I think that maybe I would say Zubimendi and Pedri in the double pivot position. They sometimes do play in a 4-3-3, sometimes in a 4-2-3-1, mainly in a 4-3-3. But I do think that it's almost the same thing, bro. And I think that Pedri and Zubimendi can really make something happen. Now, you also have Ruiz, who plays for PSG. So I don't even know if there's going to be a spot for Pedri, if you really think about it. What if it's like a Zubimendi, Ruiz, and Olmo midfield. It could really happen. But with Pedri being at such a high level, if there was a player that I think that could sit down, I would just say Ruiz, bro. I think that there's more balance between Zubimendi and Pedri, and with Olmo as the number 10. And then we have Gavi like shifting here and there within those midfield three. So in terms of the defensive line, I want to see Cubarsí and Dean Huijsen at the back. A 17-year-old center back, no, 18-year-old center back and a 19-year-old center back. I can't wait to see that, to see how they do handle the ultimate duo in France, which is Dembele and Kylian Mbappé, who are both really on form. And we'll see how Lamine Yamal and Nico Williams do play together. I'm sure it's gonna give a lot of insights to Deco on knowing what that chemistry is like. I mean, like, I know that we're looking at Luis Diaz, but this match is really gonna tell us a lot on just how well Nico Williams does blend with many of the Barcelona players. It will give Deco a lot of answers. So this identity and this project that Luis de la Fuente has been building, which I think he's currently doing better than Luis Enrique. It's a blend of possession, but the possession philosophy and modern intensity. Yamal, Olmo, and Pedri represent a new generation of intelligent and fearless players. And so in the end, I think that their lineup is going to look something like this, with Mingueza on the right-to-back position, because once again, Carvajal is not going to be there. Cubarsí, Huijsen, center-back pairing. Cucurella on the left back position. We'll see if Alejandro Balde ever really gets a real statement in the Spanish national team, because it seems like Luis de la Fuente has a preference, and Cucurella is the main left back for the Spanish national team, and it has been like that over the past few months. As for the midfield, I'm just gonna say Zubimendi and Pedri. I don't know, bro. It could be Fabian Ruiz and Pedri, Fabian Ruiz and Zubimendi, or I'm gonna just say Pedri and Zubimendi with Yamal, Nico Williams on the wings, Dani Olmo on the number 10 position, and Morata as the striker. It's not going to be Ferran Torres. I do think that if Ferran Torres was available, it would have been Ferran, but it's going to be Morata. As for France, let's talk about their analysis and their expectations. France staged a dramatic comeback against Croatia. They trailed 2-0 in the first leg, but then Olise and Dembele helped tie the aggregate in the second leg, and they won 5-4 on penalties with this guy named Maignan. Maignan made a lot of saves, and Upamecano scored the winning shot. The longest, this Champs has done amazing for the French national team. He's the longest serving elite national team manager in Europe. He's known for his he's very problematic, I would say. This guy is all in on his attack because he knows that he has a lot of players in that final third that can do a lot of damage, like Dembele, like Olise, like Kylian Mbappé, etc. This guy has a pool of talent. His defensive structure is amazing, and he ultimately just lets his star attackers shine. That's why I do say, like, he's problematic. He's like, bro, like, if we're going to the final third, everybody, like all of them. Dembele, Tchouaméni, Pavard, go up there if you want to. Barcola, I'm going to put you in. I'm going to need you to score as many goals as possible. Thuram, do your thing, score as many goals as possible. Now, unfortunately, for France, they're going to be missing Saliba, Jules Koundé, and Upamecano. Three very important and preferred defenders are out. Camavinga, he's also going to be missing, who is like the midfield engine of this national team, but he's not going to be there. This puts pressure on players like Konate, Lucas Hernandez, and Tchouaméni to really hold structure under a high tempo. And they're going to have to do a lot to really win those balls in the middle of the pitch, because when you have players like Zubimendi, Pedri, and Dani Olmo in the middle, and they're going up against you, you're going to have to do a lot. So several players, a lot of these players that we see from the French national team, I'm sure that they have some sort of fatigue, because a lot of those players did participate in that final between PSG and Inter Milan just days ago. I don't know how they're going to be performing. And this game is going to be happening in 2 days, and they just finished the final like not too long ago. Look, like Mbappe played not too long ago with Real Madrid. Dembele, Barcola, Doué is also going to be there. Another player that's just going to go out there and be problematic and score as many goals as possible. Pavard, Thuram. It is one hell of a team. I think that one of the most talented teams, I would say the top two talented national teams right now, it is France and Spain. Germany is like right underneath France and Spain as of now. The main key tactical questions that I do have is, how is France going to stop Lamine Yamal? Because France really did struggle in the Euro of 2024. And another question is going to be Dembele's positioning. Is he going to go central, or is he going to go wide? Is he going to be used as a number 9, kind of like how Luis Enrique does use Dembele, or is he going to play on the right wing position with Kylian Mbappé on the left? Or are we going to see Kylian Mbappé as a number 9 and Dembele on the left wing position? We'll see. The midfield protection, another question, right? Can Tchouaméni and the other midfielders cover enough ground without Camavinga? Another question I do have is the attacking configuration, right? Like Olise, Barcola, and Doué are all in great form. So who gets the nod? Who's going to play? Key players for sure to me for France is going to be Mbappé, Dembele, and Olise in the end, who are the most experienced, the ones who have been through a lot. And in the end, I think that the starting lineup for France is going to be Gusto, goalkeeper Konate, Lucas Hernandez, Digne, and Tchouaméni. At the back with Kone and Rabiot. Midfield with Olise, Mbappe, and Moani in the front. Now, once again, key questions that I do have looking at this attacking setup and the defensive setup for both France and Spain. Can Spain's teenage defenders handle the pace and flair of Mbappé and Dembélé? Will France's injury hit backline cope with the speed and creativity of Yamal and Nico Williams? How would Deschamps balance the energy levels of his UCL final players? And the last question is going to be, can Spain control the midfield without Rodri? And will Pedri step up in his role? So if you really think about it, there's a lot of players, a lot of youngsters that are going to have to step up for the absences, the veterans for both national teams. And so we'll see how it turns out in the end. In my opinion, I think that Spain will win. Spain will win maybe 2-1, maybe even 3-1. And that is because of the defensive vulnerabilities that France will be carrying going into this game, and Spain will get the job done, in my opinion. So that is it. That is going to be wrapping up today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.